What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Slingshots and Shenanigans. Stay tuned. This one is gonna be off the hook. We got one of the most beautiful slingshots I have ever made. Alligator juniper. We got a pocket full of steel. We got an absolutely beautiful late winter day. There's rabbits all over the place. Let's go get some. I hope the kids are hungry. I'm feeling lethal. Headshots. Check out that shot. Right behind the eyeball. That is a one-hitter quitter. That is the way, man. This is how we do it. See you on the next one. What do you know, boys? That alligator juniper works just fine up in Alaska. 11mm steel right behind the eyeball. Nice little snowshoe hare. We're shooting Burning Skull White, 0.7 at a 25-20 taper and 11mm steel. Getting the job done, having some fun, and making food and memories. That's what it's all about. So here I'm following a snowshoe hare that I've bumped 2 or 3 times, and he's real evasive, but he's not terribly spooked. He keeps moving 10, 15 yards, and then hiding in thickets or hiding in a gully, a place where I can't really get a shot. And as I try to move to get a shot, he usually bounces. So that's sign language for I'm going to move to the side of this tree, look around, and shoot through a hole. Let's see how this goes. It is a tight little hole. Good shooting. Got him. Right in the back of the neck. Clean neck break. Nothing holding that up. Tagged him. Bink! Lights out. Game over. A little bit of twitching and the dinner pot. Gotta love it when the shooting's good, man. This new frame is absolutely dynamite. I'm loving it. See you on the next one. Yeah, boys. Number 2 for the gator juniper. That one is right in the back of the neck. Broke his neck. Top one is right behind the eyeball. Yeah, this last one gave me a little bit of a difficult shot. He ran from me and hunkered down in a real low spot, but I could see the back of his head. And on shots like that, I aim a little low, especially if I'm unsure of the distance, because a neck shot will end him, and if it ends up going a touch high, a head shot will end him. So as you can see, I had to kind of like wiggle my way around some trees and then find a hole to shoot through. So yeah, on shots like that where I'm not exactly sure of the distance and I end up shooting through a hole, I'll aim just, an inch low. And that's exactly where it landed. So apparently I judged the distance just fine. 2 down. So we're here on this game trail. And when you're looking for rabbits and snowshoe hares, this is the kind of stuff you want to look for. As you can see, like, this is a very heavily used trail. See how it's U-shaped here? It's just been pounded in over years and years and years. There are rabbits on this, and they're almost certainly using it daily. Right, and it goes for another, 200 yards that way, and then back the way we came. And I'm just kind of following it, just meandering through. It's not real pleasant to get through, but for snowshoe hares, you don't got to be real quiet. In fact, there's a point of diminishing returns, but at a certain point, like, being a little bit loud is really helpful, because when moose come through stuff like this, they're doing the same thing. They follow these little trails too, but they make some noise. They're pushing brush out of the way and doing all kinds of munching and chewing on things, and snowshoe hares don't care. Like, a moose walk right by a snowshoe hare, and they might hop 10-15 feet to get out of their way, but no big deal. If you go super sneaky, they'll think you're a lynx or a bear or a coyote and that you're actively hunting them, and then they bolt. So it's not necessary to be super duper stealthy, at least not with snowshoe hares. Turned him off. Oh, I had to do some stalking on that guy. All right. Lights out. Night night, bunny. Do you see that? I don't know that it gets much cleaner than that. Look at that. That's right underneath the ear. Right under the ear. Like, it doesn't get much cleaner than that. Out the front. Like, boop. Entrance wound, exit wound. Bye-bye, bunny. Dinner's gonna be great. Like, the nice thing about a clean headshot too is the meat tastes better, because the adrenaline doesn't, they don't spend a lot of time running around pumping adrenaline into their muscles. You just get that nervous system shutting down, the twitch, and that's it. This is the weapon of choice. Beautiful alligator juniper flip. Just a slight modification off my normal design. But man, are we shooting dynamite today. I'm gonna get back at it and see if I can't get a few more for the pot. See ya. Three with headshots is one hell of a start. It's been a ball so far. We got 3. There's plenty more out here. I've got a pocket full of ammo, slingshot that I'm shooting very, very well. That's alligator juniper. Shout out to John Gully from New Mexico for sending me some beautiful, beautiful forks. This has just been shooting lights out for me. As you can see, it's only a slight variation from my usual go-to frame. This is 4 inches, outer edge to outer edge. These are flat, and there's a little bit more, it's not really coming out on camera, but there's a little bit more of a flat edge there just to put finger braces. You can see in that angle how the face of this is flat where most of them are round. I'm liking that. 25-20 taper on Burning Skull white. 11mm steel, 10mm lead. Really puts a hurt on them. I've got some comments lately I think as more people are finding these videos, I'm starting to get more and more of the, the people that have questions and concerns about ethics and animal suffering and stuff. So let me just take a second to address that. If you see me head shoot a rabbit, they flop and then they twitch, right? That is the nervous system shutting down. Muscles twitch, tendon spasm. Anytime that something dies, it goes through that. And a headshot is about as quick and clean as you can get, right? The brain trauma shuts down the brain, and what you're left with is the twitching, which is a biological reflex after death. So like as soon as that ball hits that rabbit in the head, it is dead. That's why they flop over. So have no fear, right? I'm not out here to like hurt rabbits unnecessarily. I'm out here to like kill them as quickly, cleanly, and as effectively as I can. And we're stewards of the land in my family, and we're looking out for our food source and for our environment. So have faith. I appreciate your concern for the well-being of the animals, but it's important to remember that humans are part of the animal kingdom too. And the more that we embrace our place in the food chain, the healthier we live, and the closer relationship we have with nature, the better equipped we are to respect it. This is where my food comes from. Of course I'm going to take care of my place. See you in a bit. All right, check this out. This is clearly an old four-wheeler trail that hasn't been used in 10, 15 years. This is a great place for me to move, right? Because there's very dense trees on either side, and I can move on it relatively easily. What you won't see is snowshoe hares sitting on this trail. And that's because snowshoe hares, like all prey species, want to minimize their effort to stay alive. And when they sit out on a place this open, they have to watch multiple planes for predators, the ground level as well as the sky. So you will often find them sitting on the edge of stuff like this, trails like this, in the thick stuff, so that they don't have to watch the sky. They let the trees protect them while they enjoy some sunshine and nibble the fresh stuff that has been exposed since February. If you're out here hunting, I hope that helps. Don't waste your time looking down trails. Look on the sides of trails and the thick stuff. I was just talking about moving real slow and making enough noise not to be suspicious, and here we are. Just off the trail to the left is a snowshoe hare. Let's see what we can do. That's real-time action. hole there. He ain't going nowhere though. That was a good crisp hit. There we go. Whew. Whew-wee. That's real-time action. Ha! Headshots. Oh, I love it when they just flop, man. Just lay them right down. Game over. That's what it's all about. I hope this inspires somebody. Go home, practice up, get nice with a slingshot, put food on the table. See you on the next one. It's hard to beat a day like today. It's beautiful, sunshine. Footage is coming out spectacular. Rabbits are plentiful. Beautiful slingshot, shooting extremely well for me. We got 4 rabbits down quick. Headshots on all of them. It's great. It's great. I was just walking through the woods talking to the camera about how to creep up on rabbits and where to look. I stop and turn the camera off. I turn to my left. Sure enough, right where I was talking to the camera saying there was likely to be rabbits, there's a snowshoe hare sitting in there. There happened to be a nice forked branch on a birch tree, and I was able to set up a little tripod and get some of it on camera, like from a still angle, which is cool. You get to see both of those. Yeah, just epic. Having a ball. Thanks for coming along. Oh, what a day. Alligator juniper. Burning Skull White .7, 25-20 taper, 11mm steel. And a pile of bunnies. We got 4 snowshoe hares. What a day. 4-pack of headshots. Incredible. It's so much fun, man. It's so much fun. Go get yourself a slingshot, get tuned up with it. That's real important. Get accurate first. And then go into the woods and put meat on the table. It is absolutely an effective hunting tool once you know what you're doing with it. Get tuned up, make headshots, find a legal hunting area during a legal hunting season. Make food, man. Get in touch with nature. It's fairly primitive, right? Like, you got to get pretty close. You got to get good at stalking. It takes practice, but you're going to love it. Get out there and have a good time. I'll see you in the woods. Like, comment, subscribe. Share with like-minded individuals. Trying to get all the rabbit hair off of my hands. I'll see you in the woods.